Good morning, my pack. I'm gonna try and keep this super short, super sweet. I cannot edit. I cannot add my intro until I get my computer back. My computer is going into the shop tomorrow. So let's keep this super short and sweet. How are things going diet-wise? Diet-wise, things are going really good. I'm down 55 pounds. I did great on the Sea Lion. Now, I did bring back coffee. Coffee did not have an effect on me. Sugar substitutes, especially stevia, did not have an effect on me. Right now, I'm only doing stevia in my flavored element. And as far as my coffee goes, I'm saving myself 80 cents every time I go to Starbucks. And I'm completely good, happy, used to it by now. But I have my coffee with my light splash of heavy cream in it. No sugar-free vanilla anymore. I have none of the sugar-free flavored syrups anymore. So I'm doing really, really, really good with that. Beyond that, with everything else, things are going really, really, really super well. I did have some weight gain during my period with the bloat. That does happen, but that completely went down, and that's when I was like, oh, how much did I put on with everything? And then after my period, bloat was down, which was yesterday. I popped on the scale and I found out that I was down 55 pounds total. So I'm like, I'm still doing good. I have not put on too much weight at all, if any. In fact, I'm down 5 pounds. So that makes me happy. What else? Sea Lion, I did enjoy. I did learn I had an addiction to cheese. So I'm limiting my cheese intake severely. I am more on the baby's diet, which is bacon, eggs, beef, butter, Kilty ice cream, salt, coffee. I still have, I brought that back. Kilty ice cream, not so much right now. We're in fall, or well, we're almost at fall, but it's cold enough that I'm not wanting ice cream. So Kilty ice cream is not happening until late spring or early summer. I'm not even gonna bother getting an ice cream maker at this point until, there. Right now, I am thinking I'm probably gonna hit my goal weight by next November. So in a year, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm really, really happy. One thing I've noticed with carnivore that was different under keto is, and even with the gastric bypass, I lost weight in the past in my face and bust first. I'm losing weight all over more evenly, but not going away as quickly as I thought. Now keep in mind, as I'm finishing my double check, keep in mind that I'm also not at my smallest I've been. At my smallest on keto, I was in the 240s. I started also in the 312s. So I started at 10 pounds, 10, 15 pounds heavier than I've ever been. So that's gonna play a part in everything. So yes, I've lost 55 pounds, but I also started again 10, 15 pounds heavier than before. So I never lost 50 pounds since the night my dad passed. So to have lost 55 pounds is a big deal because, I lost 55 pounds and nothing bad happened. So everything's good with that. So overall, I'm feeling really, really, really accomplished with that and happy in general. I'm trying to think what else that I want to mention in this video. Ultimate shape I'm going for is an hourglass. I know some people think Barbie when they think hourglass. All hourglass means is that your waist is 8 to 10 inches smaller than your bust and your hips. Your bust and hips are within 2 to 4 inches of each other. So technically I have an hourglass. It's just a giant hourglass, really thick hourglass. But right now I'm like, I believe I'm like 58, 48, 56, something like that. So I don't know, again, what my measurements and what my weight's gonna be. Ideally, it's going to be also like kind of how it is when I lose weight and everything. I'm not trying to be super skinny. I want to keep my curves. I want to be able to tone up. I don't want to be a size 6 or 8. I'm probably going to only go down to like a size 12 max. Again, like I said, I do want to tone up. That being said, people know Jasper's my service dog. There are certain places I do not take Jasper for his safety, my safety, and general overall well-being. I don't bring Jasper around my mom. My mom has always been uncomfortable around large dogs, but especially with her dementia symptoms, she's gotten very, very uncomfortable around large dogs. So for her comfort and for Jasper's comfort and my comfort, I don't bring Jasper around my mom. Going to the dentist, I don't bring Jasper because I don't want Jasper to misinterpret anything the dentist is doing to help me as him causing me pain or hurting me. So I don't bring him to the dentist. I likewise will not bring him to the gym. I did bring him with me when I went to Planet Fitness, because at Planet Fitness, the only thing I really did was treadmill and exercise bike. When I join a gym, I'm going to join a gym. I'm not going to join Planet Fitness. Don't get me wrong. I like Planet Fitness. There's nothing wrong with Planet Fitness. But with the type of help I'm going to need, I think I'd rather work with a gym that has personal trainers that are like the, how do I word this politely? The gym boy types. The ones that like, they're out there to lift. Because I'm going to need someone that's going to actually put their hands over mine and be like, okay, for the lat pulls, you put your hands here. You pull down this way, you keep this frame, you pull down this far, you want your body to do this. That way, I'm not in there trying to do stuff on my own and hurting myself. I need someone that like can really show me, like, this is how you lift safely. Oh, you got an injury here. This is what we're going to do here. This is what we're going to do, strengthen it. Or even say, hey, look, do this and this and this with your legs. I don't want to see you doing this and this with this shoulder until you get some physical therapy on that and get that up. I already explained to my primary care physician what's going on with my shoulder, and she has already said, if you want me to go ahead and assign you some physical therapy to build strength in that again, she goes, I will. So I got people who are willing to work with me on stuff. So when I join a gym, I'm going to be joining a gym. I'm looking at like some of the bigger ones out there. Just so that also when we travel, where they have them all over the place, but we'll see. But when I go to the gym, I'm not going to bring Jasper, because when I was at Planet Fitness, I could hold on loosely to his leash. He could lay down next to my treadmill or my exercise bike, and it's all good. When I'm lifting, I don't want to do things that are going to pull his neck this way, that way, down, up. I don't want to be doing that to him. So I'm going to leave him at home, because while I do feel comfortable that I have him under voice command, I don't want to put him in a situation where, like, you know, the trainer's trying to work with me and Jasper is constantly trying to tell him that he's too close or she's too close. So I just, it would be more beneficial to me, to the work with the trainer, and to Jasper if he stayed home while I was at the gym. Especially since I'm not going to be at the gym for hours and hours and hours on end a day. And, you know, I'm still going to keep up my dog park walking with him, so it's not going to be like he misses out. So that is where I am at. That's where things are at. Stuff diet-wise, again, the baby's diet. Bacon, eggs, beef, butter, salt, Kelsey ice cream in the spring and summer, not so much in the fall and winter. And yeah, that's where we're at. I will see you in the next video. If you haven't already, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know when we come back and upload more, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.